Today is an update video, and it has to do with this little ray of sunshine because she has been giving us a run for our money. So sit back, grab some popcorn because we got some puppy story time. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Libby. I'm a certified health and wellness coach. I do a whole variety of content, so don't forget to subscribe and follow along for some future fun content. So this little Missy Sansa is 1.5 years old. Back in February, a few months ago, she went into her first real heat cycle. Ironically, on Valentine's Day. And 0 out of 10 recommend getting a female puppy if you have an unfixed male and you don't plan on breeding. I made that mistake. Should have got my dog fixed. My oldest, my son, didn't. And yes, I regret that because it was a disaster that whole time when she was in heat. We of course did our, kept them separate, kept an eye on them, supervised them, made sure nothing was happening. Thought we were in the clear. Was gonna wait a month to 2 to get her fixed as they recommend. But then she started showing some signs. She started, she gained some weight, which I thought at first was just part of going through a heat cycle, first big heat cycle. Didn't think much of it, but then her bottom nipples started getting bigger. She started actually laying in her kennel, without us having to tell her, hey, kennel time, which is really, really abnormal for her. And then she started, licking her toys obsessively, not playing with them, but licking them. And then she also became really melatonin. She wasn't being as puppy-ish as she used to be. So there were just a few signs, and so I contacted her breeder. And very nice guy, love him. And he said, unfortunately at this point, if she is pregnant, because of the timeline, puppies are pregnant for about 9 weeks. It's kind of too early to tell because dogs in general can't pee on a stick like humans can. So the only 2 ways to tell for sure about a pregnancy is ultrasound and x-ray, and it was too early for either of those at the time. So we had to wait and just pray for the best. 3 weeks later, still showing some signs, bit the bullet, took her into our vet, and a different vet at the clinic than our dogs normally see, who does ultrasounds. Did a physical exam, didn't really feel anything, but did an ultrasound then just to be on the safe side. It was interesting to see the inside of my dog because I've never had that done before, never seen anything like that, but not a speck related to pregnancy inside of her. So we were partying, thinking we were in the clear, but signs weren't getting better. And a few weeks later, I was really worried. I'm like, what is going on? So I called the vet again and was like, hey, things are not getting better. Signs are getting a little bit worse. I'm confused. And the vet was like, well, dogs can go through what is called false pregnancy or pseudo pregnancy, which I've never heard of before. So what happens is with their heat cycle, what's going on with their hormones internally tricks their body into thinking they're pregnant when they're not actually pregnant. So they go through the symptoms and signs, but there's no babies. So she was like, at this time, it's kind of waited out. But as things kept going, nothing kept getting better. So after consulting with the vet again a couple times, having some hard conversations, we decided to put her on a medication to help kind of regulate things internally. But because of how tiny she is, they couldn't just give her same day fill at the local pharmacy pill type thing. It had to be a special compound made specifically because of how small she is. So that had to be special ordered and then made and shipped. So that took probably, we did call the pharmacy and they fast tracked it for us. So it didn't take as long as my son's eye drops normally take because he's on prescription eye drops. But it took probably about 5 days total to get the medication. On day 3 of 5 for the medication, she stopped eating her food. And if you know dogs, let alone pugs, they will eat anything and everything. So she was acting really excited for her food. I would fill up her bowl. She'd be doing her food dance, and then she would sniff it and not eat. Not eat at all. Not eat her dog food. She would eat her treats. She licked her peanut butter mat, but she would not eat her dog food. And we had a different type of dog food we still had leftovers from, so we tried that dog food thinking it was maybe a specific dog food. No. So the vet was like, okay, stop the medication because it could be the medication messing with her. So we stopped that. We put her on a, like, I don't want to call it a general diet, you know, mushed up carrots, eggs, bread, rice, ground turkey, chicken, those type of plain diet. And then after a few days, I started integrating her dog food into it, and she started slowly eating it. And then I started just giving her dog food with like broth on it, started slowly eating that. And now I think it was like 4 days later, she was back to eating her regular food. The symptoms are mostly gone. She does still excessively lick things. Like yesterday, she has a teddy bear that she loves to excessively lick. So it is recommended for that to like take that mothering toy away to help nip that kind of habit. But the main thing is just like her bottom nipples are engorged. But we did go to the vet yesterday, and the vet did an exam and thinks it's just time needed now. She doesn't feel like there's really a point on putting her on any other medication, and just kind of seeing how things play out for now, and then re-examining if need be. But hopefully with time, things will get better. And then in July, we should be getting her fixed. Her next heat cycle should be around August. So we're hoping, because the vet wants us to at least wait until July to get her fixed, to give her body time to heal, and then get her fixed. So we're hoping early July is when vet said she would recommend. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. See, this is what I was saying behind the camera. She likes to instigate, and then brother got to defend himself. So I just want to give you a little update with my fur daughter. Hope you all are doing well and having a wonderful start to your spring, summer. And don't forget to subscribe, and love you all. Thank you for watching.